What's up, guys? It's the Realist Rantman YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be talking about why you shouldn't bring a child into this world and why life is mostly suffering. And yeah, pretty much this video is going to be talking about how life is ups and downs and why negative is more guaranteed than positive, and why I don't think it's a good idea to put a child into this mess, especially with the way society is, you know, and I'm going to explain why. Now, the reasons why I'm an anti-natalist is simply originally was down to watching a YouTuber named Mr. Anti-Natalist. Feel free to type him up and watch his videos. He's helped me a lot in a lot of ways, right? He's made me see the world for what it truly is, right? So in a way, he's kind of what made me an anti-natalist. But at the same time, I always was worried about the world being overpopulated. You know, like, can you imagine if there were 8 billion chimpanzees? Everyone would call it Planet of the Apes and would go out with guns and shoot the chimps, right? But yet we cause more harm naturally than what chimps do. Humans are a lot more progressively aggressive than chimps. Chimps tend to be a lot more defensive, but humans are actually more like, we naturally just go out and hurt animals. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that we evolved. Well, we didn't evolve to eat more meat, but we had to survive, right? We evolved where we had to eat anything that was around. Chimpanzees can just sit there in trees, eat fruits and leaves all day. And we can technically do the same thing, but we didn't because we had to adapt. So I think we've naturally evolved to become more aggressive, and especially in cultures as well. You know, I'm not against culture completely. You know, if it helps people and makes people nicer to each other, then that's great. But I just feel like there's a lot of cultures out there that are quite dangerous, right? You know, look at the Taliban. They're awful. Obviously, they're extremists, and obviously there are cultures that I'm pretty sure even most cultures aren't like that. But yeah, I certainly, with the way the world is, you know, when you look at what's in Gaza, when you look at what's happening in Ukraine and Russia, um, when you look at the people that are in power of this world, whether you're in a communist country like China or a capitalist country like America, you know, the world is fucked, right? Simply put, humanity is fucked. And if you honestly think that someone like me or anyone can change it, you're an idiot, right? If you honestly think that bringing a kid into this world is a good idea, you're just selfish. Putting it bluntly, you are selfish. I don't know what makes you think that, oh, the world is so great, I want to bring in a kid where there's wars going on, where we're destroying nature. You know, we've got mobile phones in our face all day. Even if we stop doing that, like, it still doesn't distract us from all the other bullshit that's going on. You just got the fact that AI will be replacing shit soon. You know, in a way, life is more easier now than it probably ever has been. But I feel like the other things are far worse. You know, and they far easily outdo the positive that we have compared to what we had 50 years ago. Bloody cough. And I just think it's not a good idea to bring a child into this world, right? You know, when that baby comes out of the mother's fanny, there's a reason why that baby cries. You know, that baby probably never wanted to be born in the first place. No child asks to be born. I had an argument with my mum the other day, and she said that, oh, you chose to be born. You chose me as your mother. I'm like, why would I choose a mother who has crooked teeth and was born into a shit family that over smothered me and are just pieces of shit, and a dad who's autistic, has sleep problems, and was a crap father figure anyway? Like, why would I want that? You know, I didn't ask there to be born, did I? No one did. You know, even people who have privileged lifestyles, who are naturally attractive, who are born into a rich family, you know what I mean? You know, and are too stupid to look around the world and truly feel, why was I born here? I feel like you've got to be seriously stupid to think that this world's a nice place. Like, you've literally got to be fucking stupid. Like, to the point embarrassingly stupid. The thing is, most people are like this because we're still animals in the day. We lead by our instincts. We don't actually think and rationalise things. We think that we're more rational than animals, but we're really not. You know, most people. I remember Ricky Gervais saying this, and he was talking about how someone says, "Oh, humans are so great. We've gone to the moon. We've made phones and stuff." And he's like, "No, you haven't. You haven't done fuck all." I'm like, it's true. I haven't done fuck all. Most people have done fuck all. Yes, there are policemen, firemen, but we haven't made any new inventions. You're just saving people, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not against saving people. Of course I am, but these people were never needed to be saved in the first place, whether it be from sexual assault, from being stabbed, from being beaten up, bullied, bad family, etc. Right? Or genetic issues that they can't even control and they have to deal with the rest of their lives. If they were just never born in the first place. All my problems wouldn't exist if I was never born in the first place. I could put all the stuff in the past and move on, but it will never make me forget. I'm always will live with it, and there are people who've had it worse than I have. Imagine what they feel like. Even privileged people have their own struggles. And think about all the celebrities that get bothered by the paparazzi all the time. I don't like celebrities. I hate Hollywood. I might actually make a video about it, actually. But it's a joke. The whole world's a joke. And I think it's a very selfish, pointless thing to do to bring a kid into this world. Parents only want to bring kids into this world because it gives them purpose. But they never think of what the child could go through. They think in the moment, oh yeah, because we live in a 6-figure house and we make 6 figures a year, we live in a decent house. I'm about to afford my son or daughter a car. You know what I mean? But you don't know when that kid turns 18, that kid's going to be at a nightclub, is going to get spikes and then get sexually assaulted, for example, or get stabbed, or get murdered. You don't know that. No one does. So why risk it in the first place? And people say there's positives in life, and that is true. I'm going out for a walk in a few hours because I need to get out. I haven't been out in days. My feet are literally turning purple from the lack of circulation, and that's a big fucking problem, right? I do need to get out for a walk, and I will get out for a walk. I have no fucking choice. The same way when I move out in 2 or 3 weeks' time, I'm going to have to eventually get a job after settling down there for a few months. I've got benefits, right? So I can live off them for a while because I've got autism and other mental health problems. But long term, I can't. If I want to save up and be able to afford a car, if I want to save up and fuck escorts, if I want to save up and if I want to save up and go on holiday once a year, I've got to eventually get a job, right? But I don't want a job. Who does? All this, oh, life is what you make it, is a load of bollocks. If life was what I make it, then how comes when I did self-improvement years ago, I fucking failed? Because if life was really what you make it, I would have succeeded straight away. There would be no such thing as failure. There would be no such thing. But people just want to shove their shitty opinions down your throat. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to shove people's shitty opinions down people's throats. I'm just making neutral content because I enjoy it. I don't expect to make lots of money with it. I don't expect to influence others. At the end of the day, I hope more people get influenced about anti-natalism and how ethical it is, and that we should stop putting more painful, unconsented existence into this world. But I'm not trying to force it, because at the end of the day, people are fucking stupid anyway. They won't listen to me. They won't listen to Mr. Anti-Natalist. They won't listen to Life is Overrated. They won't listen to all these other anti-natalist YouTube channels. They won't do that because they're in over their heads. They have their thumbs so far up their arse that they can literally probably even the edge of their thumb will probably get burnt in stomach acid. Like literally, the people are just sheep. These exact same people were probably the exact same people that probably, got a certain injection, the exact same people that listen to the government, the exact same people that, probably think that electric cars are good for the environment, even though they're clearly not, because for as long as humans are around, humans are going to continue destroying the environment. We're a parasite. Agent Smith was right from the Matrix. We're just a parasite. We go somewhere, we take every bit of vegetation, every bit of animal away for our own greed, and we breed and breed and breed and multiply and move on to the next area. We are a parasite. It's so, and you got like Thanos, who believed in overpopulation, snapped his fingers just like that and then deleted like half the population. Was it on the planet or was it a universe? I don't watch much Marvel. I don't. So if I got that wrong, sorry. But I don't, But I just think you have to be very selfish to have a kid, in this world. Why would you run a kid into a fucked up healthcare system? Even in the UK where it's free, you still got waiting lists. They still shove pills down your throat. The only difference is it's free, but that's about it. I explained that in my last video, why the healthcare industry is fucked. And people still be in the comments saying I need Jesus Christ and stuff because they're just sad little trolls. I know I've got a shit life, don't get me wrong, and I'm a fucking loser. I know that. Hopefully I won't be in a few months, but my life will still suck because I have to deal with autism for the rest of my life. You know, I've still got to deal with the fact that I'm unattractive. I've still got to deal with all this stuff. And I keep getting comments saying if you get a haircut and shave your sideburns and obviously shave the pubes underneath my or on my chin, it'll make my life better. I've been there, done that, pal. I've been there, done that, and I still failed. I talked to girls. Girls weren't showing any signs. Maybe I should have asked them out, sure. You know, because you've got to do that as well. You know, you've got to approach. Unfortunately, women don't approach. That's just how biology made us, and that is what it is. But my dad's a fucking idiot and said, if you wait for the right girl, she will come. Dad's a fucking useless man. No wonder why so many young men are following Andrew Tate. Like, it's no surprise. Like, this is what, but then we live in a world that's anti-man. To be fair, we live in a world that's anti-human. You know, we really do. And that's why bringing a little kid into this world that's anti-human is a terrible idea. Why would you bring a world into where there's lots of war, anything, and even if you bring that kid into a good life, that kid will suffer. That kid will really, really suffer. And even when you do get positives, you have to work super hard and negative and go through a lot of negatives just to get that positive. And that positive won't last long. You know, let's say you go to the gym, right, and you look like shit. Let's say I start going to the gym, right, which I probably will start doing anyway, because it's important to take care of yourself anyway. But when I move out, I will probably start going, in a month's time, I will probably start going to the gym. I'll apply for a new gym membership somewhere. You know, but at the same time, for me to get a certain physique, I've got to go through years and years and years of negativity, of failure after failure after failure, till I get that physique. And that positive will feel great at first, because I think, oh my God, I finally got my physique, I'm finally at the weight, the body fat percentage, yada yada, that I'm at. And then because you're so used to it, that joy goes, and then you're back to feeling negative again. Because that is life. Life is mostly negative. Life isn't positive. Life is mostly negative, but has its ups and downs. I remember Born into a Corrupt System said this. Life has its ups and downs, but it's mostly downs. He's not wrong. You know, and that's why I don't think it's a good idea to bring a child into existence, even if they have a good growing up, because anything as bad could still happen to them. They still have to go through the pain of just trying to stay alive, even if they've got lots of money. But anyway, if you enjoy this video, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, have a good day.